A hyperbola has the equation x squared over 9 minus y squared over 16 equals 1. Find the vertices, foci, and asymptotes. So here, because the x squared term is positive, this fits the format x squared over a squared minus y squared over b squared equals 1. But here we have x squared over 9 minus y squared over 16 equals 1. Now, from the information summary that we had in our lesson, when we have a hyperbola in this form, we know that the vertices are at plus or minus a, comma, 0. So because a squared is 9, that means a is 3. And so here, the vertices will be at plus or minus 3, comma, 0. Because it's the x squared term that's positive, we know that this is a hyperbola that's opening horizontally, meaning to the left and to the right. And so we end up with our vertices on the x-axis instead of the y-axis. So those are the vertices. Now, the foci, remember, come from plus or minus c, comma, 0, where c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. So in this problem, we have a squared is 9 and b squared is 16. So in this case, c squared equals 9 plus 16, which is 25. And if c squared is 25, that means c is 5. So the foci are going to be located at plus or minus 5, comma, 0. Remember, when we have a hyperbola that's opening like this, the foci are even further away from the center than the vertices are. So we've got plus or minus 5, comma, 0 instead of plus or minus 3, comma, 0. Now, we also want to know the asymptotes. And in this case, we're told that the asymptotes are at y equals plus or minus b over a times x. So in our case, that is going to be y equals plus or minus. Now, b is 4 because b squared is 16, and then a is 3 because a squared is 9, so we get plus or minus 4/3 times x. So now we have the vertices, we have the foci, and we have the asymptotes, and we are good to go.